showing up, keep doing it. Consistent is important for results to show up, right? Many times when you see people and it seems like this person is an overnight success, that is not the case. It is usually that these people have been working low key, but then you finally see it happening, that oh, it's not happening for them. Success is not something that happens just from the effort of one day. Success happens when effort is maintained, when effort is continuous, when you keep showing up. That is when success happens. Anyway, I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker, but yes, welcome to Matters. Today, as usual, we'll be talking about quite a number of matters, okay? We're talking about quite a number of issues, and yes, at some point in the conversation the phone lines will be open so that you can also get to be a part of it. I would want to know your name and where you are calling me from. Also, I'll let you know the WhatsApp numbers that you can send a message to be a part of the program. Now, Matters comes to you every weekday, Monday to Friday, between 1:30 and 3 p.m. And I'm your host. My name is Chima Innocent. So let's get right into it. Okay, we'll be talking about a few topics this afternoon. Interesting topics, if you ask me. First, a wave of defection that hits different political parties around the country. A wave of defections, and it is so funny because when politicians get into a new political party, they begin to extol the virtues of that party. They talk about how this party is the best thing after sliced bread or firewood jollof. Talk about how they have been seeing other people within the party, talk about how the party has been so great and all that. But when you're in the opposition, it's not that way. You, instead of giving glowing recommendations, what you would actually be hearing is how the party is not doing well, how there are certain things that they should be, certain policies they should be making that they are not. You know, that politics of opposition. But then you see the same politicians leaving that party that they have said all the different kinds of things about, right? They will leave their party and then go into those parties. No, really, what what is the reason? How do you expect us to actually believe you or understand that whatever you're doing is in the interest of Nigerians? It is so obvious that many politicians are literally just usually in political races just for the power alone. And when they try to tell you, oh, we're doing this because of the love we have for our people, no. Many times it is evident that that is not true. No matter how much a politician claims to love you, trust me, he loves himself even more. Anyway, 24 hours after welcoming Atiku to Lagos, Jandor dumps PDP. Now, the 2023 Lagos State governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, that is the PDP, Olajide Adeyeye, popularly known as Jandor, has officially resigned from the opposition party. Now, Jandor announced his resignation in a letter submitted at a press conference in Ikeja, stating that his next political move will be reviewed in the coming months. A politician, journalist, entrepreneur, and technocrat, Jandor is also the chairman of the Lagos for Lagos movement, a grassroots political group advocating for change in Lagos governance. In the 2023 Lagos gubernatorial elections, Jandor ran alongside his running mate, revered Nollywood actress Funke Akindele, but of course they lost to the incumbent governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of the All Progressives Congress, APC. Now, with Jandor's exit from the PDP, speculations are already rife over his next political direction, with so many people expecting him to align with another party, maybe the ruling party, ahead of future elections. Now, his resignation is coming just 24 hours after himself, alongside Dele Momodu, welcomed former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to Lagos. Atiku was in the state to pay a condolence visit to the family of late Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo. It is very evident that there are certain political permutations going on low-key. There are undertones of alliances and measures and coalitions, and there's a wave of defections that's been happening. It's mostly people moving from the opposition parties, the PDP, the Labour Party, NNPP, and others, and most of them moving into the ruling party. And the question I keep asking myself whenever I see this wave of defections is, I wouldn't ask what is the reason, because sometimes we can infer what the reason for an action is. But are you really expecting the ruling party to make space for you because you have come in as a loyalist or because you're coming from the opposition party? So what happens to the party loyalists who have been there before your arrival? I mean, riddle me this. Anyway, Jandor has not told us what political party he is defecting to at the moment, but he's just saying he's no longer a member of the People's Democratic Party, that is the PDP. But human beings, sha, and politicians safe. You literally welcomed the article yesterday, and today you are defecting. Where is the loyalty? Where is the love? I mean, you're in PDP meetings, and when they're talking, you're listening. If you know that you had these kind of cards up your sleeve, why didn't you play it before article even came, Because now you welcomed Atiku to Lagos as a member of the party, and today you are already leaving the party. But it remains to be seen what political party Jandor would align himself with. Honestly, I would have liked to play a game with this and just ask you to guess what political party he would be joining. And when he finally lets us know what political party that will be, then we just might have some winners. But we won't be doing that. We will not be doing that. But then, yes, I'd like you to, I'm not asking you to speculate. All I'm asking you to do is take a guess, what political party you think he will be aligning with, because he said he will let Nigerians know about his next political move very, very shortly. But what do you think is the reason for these defection, though? Some might say it is because of internal wranglings within the People's Democratic Party. Honestly, there is hardly any political party in Nigeria at the moment that's not going through one form of crisis or the other. And that is to be expected, because politicians hardly trust each other. Yes, they hardly trust each other. Even if you're in the same party, the same caucus, you move around, you move in the same circles, it is very difficult for politicians to trust each other because they know what they're capable of. And of course, they're saying the only thing constant in politics is interest, and not friendship or even being enemies. So the only thing constant in politics is interest, not friendship, not foeship, if you want to put it that way. Anyway, this is the first issue we'll be discussing on Matters this afternoon. At about 2 p.m., the phone lines will be open so that you can get to be a part of the conversation. For 1 hour, you will get to contribute to what we're talking about. Jandor has defected from the PDP. He was a Lagos State gubernatorial candidate for the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 elections. He ran against the incumbent, yes, Governor Sanwo-Olu of the APC, and of course, Gbadebo Road's Viver of the Labour Party, amongst others. But there are certain opposition parties which are much more prominent than others. So in the event of elections coming around, there are only few names that you will know, or just a few political parties that we get to hear about more and more. Those are the ones who are much more popular. In this case, we have the All Progressive Congress, the ruling party. We have the PDP. They've been opposition for a while now, and the APC was the opposition to the PDP when the PDP was in power. Recently, we've had the Labour Party rear its head up as a viable opposition. Of course, we have the New Nigeria People's Party, that is the NNPP. These are not the only political parties we have in the country, but these are the ones who are mostly in the news. They are very, very prominent. All right, let me know what you think about Jandor's defection. And even though he hasn't told us what party he will be aligning himself with, I want you to take a guess, okay? Take a guess what party you think that will be. That's our very first topic this afternoon. From there, we'll be looking at the Rivers State House of Assembly giving Governor Fubara 48 hours to present the 2025 budget. Yes, the Rivers State House of Assembly has issued a 48-hour ultimatum to Governor Siminalayi Fubara to present the 2025 budget. The lawmakers made the demand during today's plenary session today. Security was heightened at the Rivers State House of Assembly, much reminiscent of Lagos, where security was also beefed up today due to the contention between the sitting speaker and the ousted speaker. Sorrows, prayers. Anyway, security was heightened at the Rivers State House of Assembly quarters today as the lawmakers held their first sitting after the Supreme Court ruling under the leadership of Martin Amaewhule. Governor Fubara had signed the 1.1 trillion naira 2025 budget into law on January 2nd, 2025. after presenting it to the lawmakers led by Victor Oko-Jumbo. However, on Friday, the Supreme Court had ruled, or rather directed the governor to present the budget to a properly constituted assembly. Governor Fubara had presented the 2024 budget to 4 members of the assembly. That's why I'm tying it back to Lagos, because Obasanjo literally stormed the assembly complex and then sat in plenary with only 4 lawmakers on the seat. Almost the same thing that is happening in River State, almost, because it's definitely not the same thing. Right. In 2024, Governor Fubara presented the budget to 4 members of the assembly, then led by Edison Ehie, who is now the current chief of staff to the governor, after the lawmakers declared the seat of Amewule and 26 others vacant. It brings into focus the conflicting judgment from different courts across the country. I would think that if there is one thing the judiciary can agree upon, it would actually be the interpretation of laws. What happens when we interpret laws in a way to suit the biases of the people who are giving the judgment, or to suit the biases of certain people who are involved in that particular situation? Now, it may not even be that, but you know, when you study law, when you look at the Nigerian constitution, when you look at the laws that govern the country, if I call 2 lawyers, they should be able to explain it to me in the same way, especially when they are precedent to certain judgments, right? I would expect that if I call a lawyer and I ask them on fundamental human rights of Nigerians, that they will tell me the same thing. So when there comes, or where it sounds like there is a conflict in what one lawyer or one judge is saying and how another judge is saying the same thing, which judgment do we now base on? And that is why some political analysts have accused the judiciary of being an integral part of the problems plaguing the Nigerian political sphere. Because when cases come to the court, you see judges not being able to agree on what the right judgment should be. And so in certain cases, people feel like, okay, yes, the judgment has been given, but justice has not been done. Anyway, I want to know what you think about this ultimatum, 48-hour ultimatum that's been given to Governor Fubara to present the 2025 budget to the Martin Amewule-led assembly, who are saying they have a right to sit now due to the Supreme Court judgment. And finally, Obasanjo offered 70 million naira bribe to lawmakers in 2006 for third-term agenda support. This is according to Senator Adeyeye. We'll take that after the short break. Welcome back. You're still tuned into the #1 station that gives you a voice all over the world. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Welcome to Matters. My name is Chioma Innocent, and I'm your host. We'll be taking this up until 3 p.m. I did tell you that the phone lines will be open at 2 p.m. on the dot, and so the phone lines are open right now. Okay, so you can call me up and I'll take your calls. But then we're looking at our third topic for today on Matters, okay? And it is Senator Adeyeye, Senator Olushola Adeyeye, revealing how former President Olusegun Obasanjo allegedly, I feel like Two-Face Idibia has just put this allegedly word into the consciousness of every Nigerian. So these days when I go on social media and I see people trying to say, oh, somebody did something, they will always put it in brackets, allegedly, make them no come carry me. But anyway, I digress. Senator Olushola Adeyeye has revealed how former President Olusegun Obasanjo allegedly attempted to bribe the National Assembly members with 70 million naira each to support his failed third-term agenda. All right. Now, speaking during a television interview on Sunday, Senator Adeyeye detailed how lawmakers were pressured and financial incentives were dangled before them to extend Obasanjo's stay in power beyond 2007. Adeyeye goes on to say, that was when my struggle began. I remember very well that the speaker said I was to lead the delegation of the House of Reps to China. And I said, Mr. Speaker, it does not happen that a member of the opposition will lead a parliamentary delegation to a different country. I did not feel competent. I was not the leader of my party. Someone else was. So if they wanted to pick a member of the party, why not the leader of the party? Anyway, Senator Adeyeye goes on to explain that despite his reluctance, he was eventually convinced to go on the trip. However, while in Amsterdam en route to China, he discovered that his absence was part of a ploy to sideline him from crucial deliberations on the third term agenda. Politicians, Anyway, he said he got to Amsterdam, opened the newspaper, and realized that they had kept him away so he wouldn't be present for what was supposed to be discussed at that time in the House. Well, I want to know what you think about this explosive revelation. He's saying that Obasanjo was willing to part with 70 million naira each given to lawmakers in 2006 for the third term agenda. Do you believe this? Right? Should we take it with a pinch of salt? I want to know what you think. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933, or 0700-903-903-903, 0700-903-903-903. If you dial either of these numbers, you'll be able to reach me directly in the studios. Call me up. Let's have a conversation. Also, if you're trying to send a message on WhatsApp, it is to 0817-175-6338, 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can send a message or you can call me on WhatsApp and I'll definitely take your calls. So talk to me. I want to hear from you. This is the #1 station that gives you a voice all over the world. Now, when you call in, please keep it short, keep it simple, keep it polite, and keep it civil. Please do not use insulting words on anyone. It is not accepted. If you do, I will have no choice but to cut you off. So let's have a civil conversation. Let's have an interesting conversation right here on Matters. Who's going to be my first caller of the day? Hello there. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. You are my first caller today. How are you doing? Hello, are you there?
Good afternoon, Shama.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Mr. Okechukwu. I'm calling from Ogun State.
Welcome to the conversation and thank you for joining me. Please go right ahead with your submission.
The first question, you said that Jandor meet Atiku yesterday and done PDP today.
Yes.
We're not new. It's not a new thing in Nigeria. It's not a new thing. It's only that they have already made us vulnerable and they have made us to be poor, so that when they dangle small thing in their face, we forget the pain. Well, the next place is going to should be the broom now.
Are you sure,
Yeah.
Mr. Okechukwu? Why do you expect? What if he's joining the Labour Party or NNPP
He cannot come to
or ZLP? There are so many
cannot
political parties he could join, you know.
No, he's a big fish. They need him.
They need him.
And
Who needs him? The ruling party needs Jandor. What do they want to use him for?
He might think they have chance because the current governor now is about to leave. So he's not going for second term.
Sure, but aren't there other people in line? That is what I'm asking, Mr. Okechukwu. You're expecting a party to favor somebody who just defected to the party yesterday from the opposition over people who have been loyal to the party all these years? Really?
The greatest people that have hope in this world is politicians. They are the greatest people. They have hope. Even when they are failing, they will think they have hope. He might not want to be governor again. Court of commissioner, no? What of governor? What of this? There's a lot of job there for the boys. So there's a lot of boys. So that's where he's going to.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate it.
River State, okay, only one.
Go ahead. I just want you to round up quickly so we can hear from others.
And let me tell you the truth. It's not a new thing. Our judiciary now is cash and carry. Forget about it. It's cash because it's obvious. In Plateau State, 6 people were presented the budget, and when the other people went to speaker said the government did the right thing. It's okay now. Today the same thing. We saw it on the national television that the 7 lawmakers waved the APC banner. It's obvious. It's only that there's nothing like opposition again.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your call. I do appreciate it. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. Call me up I want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello there. Welcome to the conversation. Good afternoon.
Chema, good afternoon.
What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, this is Mazi Obina. I'm calling for Lodia Papa.
Welcome, Mazi.
Yeah, for people that defecting to another party, I don't think they know what they are doing to them. So even people that defect from Labour Party to APC, I have said this in last time, APC have already gotten their candidates before then. So there's no way they will drop those people because of their defect. They say, okay, because of people have defect to our party, now those people that contest last time that they lost the election, you will replace them. It's not done. Unless they are going for another contract, maybe another favor they are looking for. But that position, automatically, they are going to lose it.
Okay.
Just like the Labour Party people, there's the House of Assembly member that entered APC now. 2027, I bet you, they will never return that seat. They will never return that seat. So anybody defecting, they are defecting for their own selfish interest. That is not the problem of a citizen of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. I do appreciate it. 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933 or 0700 903 903 903. Call me up. I want to hear from you. Hello there. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello, Shoma. Good afternoon.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Afunwa Adam. I'm calling from Idimu.
Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, my contribution is this. You see all these politicians. Now, what they are thinking for their pocket, where to favor them, not where to favor Nigerians. This one will live, Jordan will live in party, and he say he will bring the name of the party very soon. He's already signed that he's going to be a APC because he knows say that place there ain't money they rent now. So now where money they rent they are looking for, not for masses. They will, even the masses they suffer, don't consign them. Now to make them know that to follow the share the cake to themselves.
But he never tell you say in that place him they go now. He not talk like that now.
Which party go enter? He go enter Labour Party.
He know if he enter Labour Party.
Which party? You know if he enter now. Well, see, before this month end, we will go hear this course. See somebody where in Papa come visit, we go greet him Papa yesterday, their father yesterday. To even see, not discuss anything. No, see, you have skeleton inside in cupboard. That thing they already discuss it. So that's what he did today. Now he decided to dump the party, which means they already promised him something from for APC.
He never tell you say na APC in they go. So you know if they make that kind of conclusion, wait, make you use him out talk him. This one now na speculation. This one na speculation. Make you use him out talk him.
Nothing we go feed you. You know if you carry something cover belly. You know if you carry something cover belly, na something where she don't chew already. Before this month you go hear this course now.
No, so now when we hear him, I go come by myself. Come tell you say, Afunwa Adama, you were right. Okay, no wahala. Until then, thank you so much for your call. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Keep listening. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned into Matters right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'm your host. My name is Chema Innocent. This is actually the call-in segment, yes, where you can actually call in and let us know what you think about the different situations we're talking about. Let me reiterate the topics in case you're just joining us so you can get to know what people are talking about. First up, Jandor dumps PDP 24 hours after welcoming Atiku to Lagos. Jandor is Olajide Adeyeye, and he was the Lagos State governorship candidate of the PDP in the 2023 general elections. Yes, gubernatorial, presidential, House of Reps, and all of that. So yes, he was the PDP candidate, and Funke Akindele was his running mate. Yes, the Nollywood actress was his running mate, of course, alongside Gbadebo Road survivor of the Labour Party, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu rather, of the APC, who happens to now be the incumbent. Jandor says he's leaving the PDP. He didn't give a reason for leaving the PDP. All he said was that his next political move will be revealed in the coming months. So I'm asking you to guess, what party do you think he will be joining next. And then we're also looking at the River State House of Assembly issuing a 48-hour notice to Governor Fubara to present the 2025 budget following the Supreme Court ruling on Friday. Then finally, we're looking at this as a report that Senator Adeyeye has made a revelation that former President Olusegun Obasanjo offered 70 million naira bribe each. No be say all of them together go share 70 million. No, 70 million naira each in 2006 to support his third term agenda. Imagine what you could do with 70 million naira in 2006. No be now way dollar and naira they fight each other and dollar is winning. Actually, yes. So I also want to get your opinions on these particular issue. Okay, this is according to Senator Olusola Adeyeye. He made the revelation while speaking on a television program on Sunday. So I want to know what you think about the situation. The number to call is 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the.
And these are things that shows lack of integrity, which is synonymous with, I would say, that 99% of our politicians. So it is not a new thing. If you can remember, there was a case about some money that was given to him during the last election. If you can remember, that maybe he misused the money or something else. Anyway, so,
are you saying that might be the reason why he's leaving the PDP?
No. I'm just trying to emphasize.
But what party do you think he will be joining next?
Choma, do I care?
You don't care.
See, I don't care because these people don't care about me. They don't care about you. So they are just doing their daily business. Then for the ultimatum given to Fubara.
Yes.
By this reinstated House member. Well, Wiki, anyway, allegedly, but we know that if a witch cried yesterday and a child dies today, all hands will point to the witch. So, the shenanigans going on there, well, I think Fubara's hand is tied, you understand? And he needs maturity at this stage. So, I would just implore him. I believe he has, and, unfortunately, people that were advising him is gone, like Clark. But I believe there should still be people around him, you understand, that will give him the good advice. He should not go violent.
Okay.
You understand? He doesn't need to go violent. Based on the court ruling, you understand, he should go and, give his budget. But at the same time, he should be going, having his plan B underneath. Maybe he should go to counter the judgment. You should know the necessary quarter to go to. Then the last one about Obasanjo that he gave a bribe of 70 million naira.
Yes.
It's still the same thing. See, the Nigerian politician that is a saint, you understand, will just be like a demon. I'm telling you. So this is nothing.
Does it
new.
mean that you believe this revelation?
Hey, Chioma.
Go to the search bar and type in there VOP 903 FM. Once you do that, you see the live button, you click on it, you can see what's happening in the studios live and direct. In case you want to put a face to the name or you want to put a face to the voice, or you just want to see what our studio setup looks like. Yes, head on over to YouTube. We are streaming live. It's literally lights, camera, and yes, conversations. Okay, 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Join me or call me up or send a message on WhatsApp and you can get to be a part of the conversation. I really want to hear from you. I cannot do this alone. We are Voice of the People, so we must hear your voice. All right. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please? Turn down the volume on your radio set before you give me a call. 0803-692-9933. Hello? Hello? Hello, are you there? Now, wow. 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Paul. I'm calling from Egbeda.
Welcome, Paul. How is Egbeda today?
Well, fine. There's no problem. At least it's peaceful. Just that there is hunger everywhere. Okay. Back to the issue. Chioma, Jandor left, if I'm not mistaken, left APC to PDP to contest the last election. So I don't think he will be going back to APC. If you look at the crisis that is happening in the House today, APC Lagos is divided. I think it's between those who are called Awori, the son of the soils, and those who says they own Lagos. I think that's the debate. So I don't see Jandor returning back to APC, where he left prior to 2023 general elections. Then, if he does, I will not be surprised, because that is the character. It is ingenious in the Nigerian politicians.
You're not expecting him to go back to APC, but if he goes there, you won't be surprised.
Yes, I'm not expecting him to go back, but if he goes, it's still the same story, you know, as usual. Like some other callers have said, I agree with them. The Nigerian politicians never think of us, the common Nigerians. You see, in 2015, I nearly lost my life where I was campaigning for Goodluck Jonathan. And if I had died, maybe my children would have been left out of school and something of that nature. So I don't encourage anybody going out for these politicians. The only thing, if you have the opportunity and your conscience tells you during the time of voting, if you have the opportunity, you go and vote. But to say you go and stand and start campaigning for them, or picking quarrels and making other people your enemies, please, the Nigerian politicians does not want it. Then, concerning the 48 hours given to Fubara, you see, according to the juries, they said the Supreme Court have not ruled on defection. They only ordered him to present budget to the Constituted Assembly, which is 27 members plus.
Yes, but it is on this authority that the Martin Amewule and the other lawmakers are sitting and asking Governor Fubara to present the budget.
Yeah, but he went to court, that is Court of Appeal, concerning this defection, which had not been ruled, and Supreme Court did not rule on this defection issue. Because you see, it is a thing that triggers crisis. Rivers State is a very sensitive state, very, very sensitive in the affairs of Nigeria. I think those who are in the court of justice or temple of justice should also think about the future of this country. Let me cite one example. If you listen to Babangida's testimony or book launch or confession,
yes,
it is also traceable. The nullification of that election is traceable to the Nigerian court, because they were the one who gave a stopping order that that election should not be conducted. You remember? So in every crisis we have in this country that have turned the country around, upside down, the judiciary plays a negative part towards it. People should not exclude them. They are humans and they can be influenced. They are not God. And I think that is what is happening today, because look at what is going on in Nigeria. Just look at it. The Naira is falling. There is no food, no job. Every tariff is increased. Those who are blaming the telecom from increasing, why are you blaming them? Are they not using, are they not buying diesel?
Mr. Paul, I have to let you go so we can hear from others. All right. I really have to.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Keep listening to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This is Matters, and we're discussing a range of issues. 0803-692-9933. Call this number, and you can reach me directly. Hello there. Welcome to Matters and Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. What's your name and your location, please?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and location? Great to hear from you.
My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abuja.
Welcome to the conversation.
I said Happy New Month.
Happy New Month. Happy New Month. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Rivers, and then the 8 hours of ultimatum given to Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, by the House of Assembly members, headed by Martin Amewule. I think they are too quick to do that. Unless they have a copy of the certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment. Because from what we have from Fubara, you see people to get that copy, that is CCC, latest Friday. And today, so 4 days from now, we may now know in a way, and they start, then they can do that. Like another way anyway. And as a family member, that's everything today as a land in the news. Be that as it may, some people want to say that some people are still pending, especially the 27 man of assembly and defected to APC from PDP, and that even giving an example that assuming the aircraft all of them died. All of them died. That something would have still continued. In law, there's something like emotion assumption. You don't assume.
Okay.
Everybody now saying that some cases are still pending. To me, it's a lie. Because any other judgment that comes after this particular
if the case is pending, Peter Osifo cannot say it's a lie, okay?
With the academic exercise. So everything is that the Fubara should cooperate.
So you feel there is no the whole River State debacle has been solved. There is no need to keep going to court, right? That's what you believe, Peter Osifo. That with this Supreme Court judgment, everything is solved. No problem. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your call. I do appreciate it. Let's hear from others. All right. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to anytime we get to hear from all of you, our callers. Okay. Thank you so much. 08036929933. Hello. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing? Where are you calling me from?
Fine. From Afoluku.
Great. Go ahead, please. You have 2 minutes.
Well, for Fubara, Supreme Court has asked him to recognize the Martin Ameule that they should sit. Let me just put it that way. So, any courts that will even say otherwise told me, let's get this fact. When they went to the High Court, now one of the judges, at least one of the case, the judge said you don't based on a hearsay or.
Unfortunately, you will have to call me back. The line is not going smoothly. It's not clear at all. So please give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. Okay, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, thank you. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, Zeren Nadi. How are you doing and how is Spain today?
Okay. We are fine. I'm okay.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, let me just start with Obasanjo issue. You see, no matter what the people say about Obasanjo, this man have this family. And this man, before according to this, they said somebody sold that idea to him that he can even contest for the third term. And they have to call his lawyer to ask them if it is possible. They should interpret a constitution for him, to him. That is how these things are done. Somebody sold that idea. And they have to consult the lawyer, this lawyer, to find out if it is possible. That is how things are done. And I remember this, the kind of distant family, when I use the distant family, I remember Iyabo Obasanjo. When he was traveling to America, she was traveling to America then. He bothered with this thing with one politician, from a northern side. This woman asked her, why is it that he cannot even persuade the father to contest this in third term? The father, the lady asked this thing, is the father the only politician in Nigeria? The guy said the other father, the way Nigeria is, was then, that is the father that can just make Nigeria just be working, keep working. Then this man said, the girl replied and said, no, they have a lot of people there in Nigeria that can make things work. That is how things are done. Not the one I have now. She did of Lagos. He went to Benin to tell Benin this thing, who to choose to be the market leader. Imagine that. So we have come to that extent. And the first lady directing the EFCC not to just invite this in Abasa, or what is it called? That Lagos
She didn't actually come out to say whether she said that or not. We just saw reports.
That is decency. That is decency. No matter how
we are actually talking about bribe. Where is the decency in bribery?
Yeah, exactly. And tell me that if you talk about bribe, tell me if it is this senators will have these days if they reject it. No matter what they say, they won't try to print. Maybe this person don't have his way with Obasanjo then. That is why he's coming out to say this. After how many years? Let them go and sit down. You see, on this this thing, I believe that Fobara. I believe it's time to disobey this.
No. You cannot be pushing for disobedience to court orders.
Now, sorry about that. I thought I tried to. Please, can you get me the name of the lawyer because for correct purpose. The name of this judge that
gave the case.
Decided
no problem. I'll send you a message. No problem.
Because later. I know of this Emeka.
Just Emeka Mwite.
Or what's it called? And this guy, one other guy, they said this thing in Lagos and that Abuja that always take this thing. That Choma innocent. This when I hear some news, it just pisses me off. I will not be short of words. I don't know what to say.
No vex.
So
thank you, Zerinadi.
That this thing for them to
you cannot be pushing for disobedience to court orders, please. But thank you, Zerinadi. Keep listening, all right?
Let them have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Have a fun. Okay,
and you as well, please. He said, "Let heaven fall. Fuba should disobey the courts." No. You cannot be advocating for that. Okay, 0803-692-9933. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hi. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Mwaviza.
Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling. Hello, are you there? Hello. All right, give me a call back. Definitely want to hear from you. 0700-903-903. 0700-903-903. That's the number you have to call to be a part of this conversation. You can also try the number 0700-903-903. 0700-903-903. Send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Hello.
Turn down the volume on your radio set. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
I'm not using radio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Mr. Amade calling from Ejibo.
Welcome, Mr. Madi. Go ahead, please.
Yes, all this revelation that is coming up now is just normal thing because there's nothing hidden in it. All these things they are doing, the time will come, it will review. So they're supposed to know, just because of our politicians don't have shame. None of them have shame. None of them have reputation. And then I doubt that they're calling them honorable, calling them the distinguished. They are not honorable. They are not distinguished. Let the same know. If you sit with them, if you meet them, they will tell you, say, I don't think that Nigeria will move forward. I am telling you the truth. Because I stay with many of them. When you ask them, they will tell you, say, I don't think that Nigeria will be good. And they're still eating it. You know that the legislative business is politics. So I don't think Nigeria, if you say Nigeria needs prayer, you say we have prayed long. But Nigeria needs violence now. I'm just telling you, you may not like it, but Nigeria needs, because these people you see, sitting at the helm of affairs, they are evil. They don't hear until you press them something that will hit them before they will know. Look at what is happening in the River State. That the Supreme Court Chief Judgment, Nisha and group are start dancing. That means the system is bad. Rejoicing. Is this something that they're supposed to rejoice? Is this something that if I am good brother, I will say let them go forward. Let us do it anyway they want. Because it's a thing that they have the army and the police and the judiciary. That's why they're behaving like this. And I've never seen leaders that are behaving like this. Thank you, my brother, sister.
Thank
Goodbye.
you so much. To those saying let heaven fall, please let heaven not fall. If heaven falls, where you go, stay. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you doing?
This is Daniel calling back. Yes, fine. Organize everybody.
I think the network is really terrible at your end because I don't know. I can't really hear
for
you.
River State.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
For River State. Firstly, for River State, I don't pity the governor, neither do I pity Wike, because politicians are the same thing. They've still not told us thing they signed, what agreement that is making the both of have issues and all that. But for Supreme Court, the final, they've asked Martins and Mewule to come back. They've recognized them, the house. So I don't think any court will go otherwise. The only thing I'll ask them to do is for them to sue for. Let there be peace. Everybody should make there's peace in Rivers State. That's just the governor's hands are tied. There's nothing. He will just tell you he's waiting for the judgment or what is he with the 7th. He will say that now. Of course, he has to obey the Supreme Court. And for Jandor, politicians that they only go to where their bread is buttered. So I don't have any pity for any one of them.
Love that expression. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for your call. I do appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Hello. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Good afternoon. How you doing?
Fine. Chama, you are innocent.
I am very innocent. Thank you for recognizing that.
The most innocent girl.
I mean, that's me. Thank you. What's your name and location, please?
Our own Natasha is there from Eva.
Welcome, Ben.
Chama, the Supreme Court Chief Judge of the Federation, we uphold the democracy, we uphold the judiciary, the justice. Abi, he said he give us justice. That is what she said. She promised us. This is democracy and justice. That is what is happening now. This is our first trial now. Look at the way it goes. Concerning the people that gave governor 48 hours. If governor did not present it for 48 hours, what will they do? I'm telling you that governor is a demigod in his state. Nothing can happen to governor. Nobody can impeach governor. Talk less of Fogara. People of Rivers that voted for him, they are in support of him. All of them, they are there to support him. Constitution is not working. The law in this country is not working. If constitution is working, these lawmakers that are saying that Fogara have committed impeachable offense, they themselves have committed recallable offense. Do you know that the people that get the mandate, they can recall them? Do you know that they have messed up the mandate these people get to them by carrying broom and wearing a ACC uniform and singing on your mandate? When people voted for PDP, you know that people doesn't vote. In Nigeria, you don't vote for individuals, you vote for parties. And you took their mandate and messed up their mandate. Now, if you say you will impeach Fubara, then these people will go to INEC office and vote. When they get the numbers, they will not recall all these 27 people. Their constituency, they are not happy now. They are crying. They are ashamed of these people. Nobody can impeach governor. It is the governor that we set up, that established the chief judge of Rivers State. Chief judge of Rivers State was the governor that swore him in. It is the chief judge that we received the letter from these lawmakers, that we set up the 7-man panel, that we review the case before you talk of impeaching a governor. If you approve it, you impeach him. If you do not approve it, you impeach him. Do you think that this chief judge of Rivers State can approve that thing? And if you go contrary to it, it will not work. They did it to P2B. They went after and impeached P2B. It did not work. 2 times they impeached P2B. It did not work. Nobody can remove this governor. He will be there until 2026. This case will still be on. Supreme Court have passed judgment in advance. That is what's happening now. The case that has not come to Supreme Court have passed the judgment for that case. So, in case of if these people carry that deception matter see the judgment. You can give to them. They go and put it in the bank.
Now, wow, this angle.
In one of the commercial banks in Rivers State now, cooling off the judgment. Go and put it in the bank in case if they carry that matter come to me. These people have not defected.
Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. We need to hear from others, okay? You've taken much more time than you should have.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your call. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation. I can see your messages on WhatsApp. Do keep them coming. We're streaming live on YouTube, so you can leave your comments on YouTube, actually, and I'll take them before the end of the program, okay? So join me. This is Matters. Hello, welcome to the program. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location?
My name is Waboys. I'm calling from Ojo.
Mwabuezi, welcome. How is your job today?
It's quite okay.
All right, go ahead, please.
Well, I think we can see what's happening in our judiciary today. You know, when Daily Follow to me wrote that book, Nigeria and its criminal justice system, people were questioning it. It's quite clear in the open now. Do you know that the issue that went to the Supreme Court is about the issue of appropriation, right? And you can now see how the Supreme Court quickly jumped into three matters that was not brought before it. The Supreme Court should be a court of sensitive and issue. As the highest court, you can't just put judgment so easily based on what is not brought before you. They quickly ran into three. They used one stone to kill three birds. They quickly said the local government election that was conducted, they annoyed it. They ran to the allocation of rivers and the local government allocation. They quickly went into that issue and they went back to reinstate Martin Amewele, Chioma Innocent. That was not what was brought before the Supreme Court. You could see there is a script written to them. I'm telling you this, and people were like, see, when you give a power to a court, sometimes you don't need, all these things are written in black and white. They are quite vivid. But when you say it's only the judge that can interpret these things, that means you're putting your life into the hand of people that you know they can easily be taken by some of these politicians. And it's quite dangerous. I think that maybe Chioma Innocent is listening this morning to one of your barrister, Fred Izako, on TV early this morning. If you saw his, I was quite surprised the way he was like, he has to question the Supreme Court in one breath because there are a lot of, instead of answer, there are a lot of questions raised from him. And I want you to go and listen to him because he raised a lot of sensitive questions about the Supreme Court. And I also listened to Kenneth Okonkwo when he was asked on this issue. If you could take your time, it's about 30 minutes. If you could listen to most of the things he said, you see that it's quite so simple for some of these judicial people in the.
So with all of these people being able to wade into the situation and question the status quo, the judges of the Supreme Court should know better. That's your argument. Thank you so much.
The lawmakers in Plateau, Chioma. Those lawmakers in Plateau, what did the Supreme Court say about them? Did they bring them back? How many people are handling the Plateau State issue? You understand? So how come in the Rivers issue, the Supreme Court now immediately reinstate Martin Samuel and told us that their case is still pending, whereby you've already said in one breath that the budget should be passed through them. I think it's quite a shame. It's
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Said, this Supreme Court should be ignored. I'm smelling danger in this. You understand? I'm smelling danger.
No matter how you feel. Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate it. But no matter how you feel about the judgments of the Supreme Court, you cannot be advocating for it to be ignored. All right. We also cannot be advocating for an anarchical state because that is not what River State needs at the moment. Yes, there is a fracas. You could call it a godson, godfather relationship gone sour, but the case, the truth still remains that the people of River State deserve better than what they're getting at the moment, right? If local government funds are not disbursed, how are you going to pay the people who are working with the state government? Governor Fubara, this whole debacle needs to end so that the governor can focus on governance for the good of the people of River State. Honestly, it's so tiring when you have to talk about the same situation. Yeah, there are new developments, but then you ask your question, Nigerians, why are own thing they always be like this? Why does everything have to, always be an issue up to this extent? And yes, the question you raised about conflicting judgments, the same question that every well-meaning Nigerian has been asking. But anyway, this is Matters and Voice of the People 90.3 FM. It's 18 minutes before 3 p.m. on the number one station that gives you a voice. So call me up on 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338, 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can either call me on WhatsApp or send a message, okay? If you call me on WhatsApp, I'll definitely take your call. I understand that network providers have hiked up tariffs for data and also for calls, okay? So yes, you can call me on WhatsApp. Let's spend your data instead of your airtime. It's okay. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp, okay? Hello, Welcome to the number one station that gives you your voice. What's your name and location, please?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and your location, please?
My name is Kingsley. I'm calling for Jandor.
Welcome, Kingsley. Go ahead, please.
But the now way for more for PDP yesterday. Yeah, for my own, I'm saying that the man will go to the APC. Because the president talk to come to the APC, your sin and be forgiven. So if you go to the APC now, you will try give them one position for that place.
So the people were there before, which position they go can't get? Hello? Hello, are you there? All right, give me a call back, 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. To call me directly, it's 0803-692-9933. I can see your comment on YouTube and your messages on WhatsApp. Please keep them coming. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your messages, all right? Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too.
What's your name?
My name is Emmanuel, aka DJ Ezelove.
Waiting the apple, DJ Ezelove. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Ejibo.
All right, DJ, late on. Let me hear your opinion on what we're discussing today.
I just called to say thank you to you for your good work. This Nigeria issue, it don't tire me. I just called to say hello. Thanks for your good work. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate this so much. Thank you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Hello? Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please? Hello? All right, give me a call back. Definitely want to hear from you. Send a message on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Okay? That is for WhatsApp. You can either call me on WhatsApp or send a message. If you'd rather call me directly, 0803-692-9933 or 0700-903-903-903. Call me up and let's have this conversation. Hello there. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. I think we'll just switch over to taking your messages at these moment, okay? Let's just take your messages at these moment. Beginning with your comment on YouTube, we have Tochukwu Adeyeye saying, these investigators threaten to spoil... Okay. Okay. Tochukwu, your comments, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I don't know which of these comments I go read though, Tochukwu, because some of these comments don't even relate to what we are discussing. But I appreciate your insights. I really, really, really do appreciate your insights. Okay. Obawale Johnson. I've also seen your own observation. Thank you very much. You tried. Tochukwu Adeyeye, thank you for the compliment. I do appreciate you. Let's take your messages on WhatsApp. These are men and women that are making laws and decisions for my beloved country's development and growth. You can't put like 3 exclamation mark. Yeah. In a sane society, both Akpabio and Natasha, even their party, will dismiss them or they will resign by themselves on account of this whole drama, but not in Nigeria, as the sycophant supporters will be clapping for them. As a nation, what's our business in their private affairs? We still have a long way to go in our political journey. Olusoga Ajayi from Odonla Ikorodu. As a nation, what's our business in their private affairs? Our business is that the president of Nigeria's Senate is being accused of harassing somebody sexually. Okay? So yes, anything sexual might be private, but when it turns to harassment, when there is an allegation or accusation of harassment, you cannot just say it is his private business. Okay, some people would argue, oh, he did that on his own accord as a private individual. He didn't do that with his office as the Senate president. Sometimes you really cannot separate the man from his work, honestly. But I understand you, Olusoga Ajayi. Thank you for your message. John from Ijani King says, on the issue of River State, the Supreme Court is the biggest problem in our democracy. Keep giving judgment contrary to constitution just to please certain individuals. That is how they give financial autonomy to local government as against section 162 subsection 6 of the constitution. Choma, cost of data is high. VOP TV should go terrestrial. Wait, very soon we'll have good news for you. I salute you, my gallant and beautiful female radio presenter in the house, Ogenede. How was your morale for this beautiful afternoon? Happy new month ahead to the management and staffs of VOP FM. And also, I wish all our gallant army officers and men and Muslims happy Ramadan Kareem to you all. May our faithful prayers will not be in vain. Amen. Good job always, my gallant sister indeed. From OC Morale at Lieutenant General Lagbaja Army Cantonment, Ikeja. Great to hear from you, OC Morale. Thank you so much for always trying to charge up our morale every time you write us. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent. Hello. Regarding to Jandor dumping PDP, I'm not surprised. Maybe they have told him that he won't be the party's candidate come next election, so he has decided to start early to look for another party. But where can he possibly go to secure governorship ticket and possibly win? Chooks from Okota. Questions. Good afternoon. The Supreme Court's judgment on the local government elections, the budget, and the legitimacy of the 27 allegedly defected House of Assembly members in Rivers State is hasty and not in national interest. It is hasty by not determining the legitimacy of the allegedly defected 27 House of Assembly members' case before conferring them legitimacy in a totally extraneously separate case brought before it. It is not in national interest because it, by its judgment, intended to starve the grassroots in Rivers by ordering that local government funds should not be released for the appropriate users. The Supreme Court should have waited for the determination of the legitimacy case against the 27 House of Assembly members, or should have consolidated it in its latest judgment. Now, it didn't. Should the case on determining it state that the 27 members defected and therefore lost their seat, won't it have ridiculed the Nigerian law? Great question. Or is the Supreme Court saying that the 27 members did not defect? Toshiko Adeyeye Thompson from Abanikoro, I'll always love to read from you. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Waiting they happen. All right, give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933 on WhatsApp is 0817-175-6338. Call me up. Let's have a conversation. Although I'm just taking your messages at this moment because I'll need to vacate the studio in a few minutes. Okay, so keep sending in those messages. After this, I can't take any more calls. But yes, if you send a message to 0817-175-6338 before 3 p.m., I will take your message. I'll read it out to the hearing of the word. All right. I'm still taking your messages on WhatsApp, okay? Still taking your messages on WhatsApp. So send in that message. I definitely want to hear from you. Okay. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent. To start with, Senator Adeyeye coming out to say this rubbish now. Where's the evidence? Because he who alleges must show proof. Why coming out to tell the public now? Secondly, River State lawmakers are only carrying out their godfather's instructions, nothing more, and only wanted to frustrate the governor because he had felt prey into their hands with the help of Nigerian judges. Finally, Jandor is a baby politician who doesn't know what next after 2023 elections. He's not a serious fellow. Otherwise, he should have been with a party now if truly he wants to give APC serious fight. Mr. Ogumbiyi from Idimu, he says Jandor is a baby politician. Mr. Ogumbiyi. Good afternoon, Chioma. It is a dangerous game in River State. If Fubara represents the budget to these defected lawmakers, it means game over for him. The Supreme Court is supposed to rule on defected lawmakers first before asking Fubara to represent the budget. Fubara should insist that the court should rule whether these lawmakers are legitimate to sit and listen to the budget as members when they have originally defected. Thanks, Vincent, aka But Why from Mushi. Vincent, of all the AKAs in this world, why? But why you see to answer. Choma Innocent doesn't want to innocently pick the call of an elder. I just want my voice to be heard, Biko. Elder Prof from Ojekunle. Elder Prof, forgive me. No be so. I promise you, no be so. At all. But guess what? To show you say no be so, I'm going to try to reach out to you, okay? So, honestly, I don't get to see all of your calls. I take the calls that I see at the moment. Elder Prof, he who alleges must prove. Oh, good afternoon.
I'm happy that you finally called me.
Thank you so much.
When you guys are doing this program, it's good for elder statesmen like us to Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Elder. Although the network is not so good, but just for the next 1 minute, let's get your contribution, okay?
I just want to let Nigerians to know that judiciary being the last hope of the masses has now become the nightmare of the masses. They are not consistent in their ruling, and that is quite appalling. As regards Jandor, I think he's following the footsteps of his political master, Atiku. Atiku declined from PDP to APC, APC back to PDP. So who knows whether Jandor is following suit. Then lastly, about Senator Adeyeye coming out this minute to tell us what transpired in 2006. We don't care about this. He would have said it earlier than now. When these people, older people like us, are getting close to their grave, they will begin to say confessions. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you, Elder. Great to hear from you. I do appreciate your submission. All right, I'm taking your messages on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Choma, I've been asking you this question. You've not answered me. What about those legislators who defected to another party in other states and they did not declare their seat vacant? Why are we so particular about River State? As they ask me, now so me said they ask. All right. I'm going to be accused of giving special treatment, Remy. Good afternoon.
Oh, special treatment?
1 minute. Let's just get your contribution for 1 minute, okay? We need to go. How are you doing today?
I will. Cool. Look. You know, this is African version of fascism, okay? Fascism in the Western world, they just collapse law, they collapse rules, and just like Hitler did. Because this time around, nobody cares about the people. The people of River State are the victim here. Can this guy just wear their adult cap and let their ego bow to the will of the people, welfare of the people? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Remy. I do appreciate your submission. Can't take any more calls, unfortunately. The decision of the Supreme Court to stop allocation to River State government is a rape of democracy, which should be protested by all and sundry. Joseph in Lagos. Fortune from Festac Town says the precedent the Supreme Court is setting in Nigeria will be detrimental in the long run. In the long run. Thank you for your message. Expiry date will come soon for APC and its leadership for their misgovernance of these country. Billy from Ikoton. Good afternoon, Ms. Chima Innocent. My name is Ikenna. Why is this country like this? The so-called people at the helm of affairs are the ones breaking the law. Instead of setting a good example of upholding the law, this country is really in a mess. Good afternoon, Chima. Supreme Court judgment concerning River State is already a call to anarchy. It's just a matter of time. Ben from Abeson, we definitely are not praying for anarchy. Good afternoon, VOP. Anaklet and Nwebunwa from Alagbado. We were here when we started doling out houses to judges in Abuja. Nobody raised an eyebrow. Remember the adage, he who pays the piper dictates the tune. The Supreme Court has lost their credibility after the infamous 2/3 of 30 states and Abuja corrupt and criminal interpretation. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent. Solomon Asika from Mushi. Nigerian lawyers and judges with their conflicting perspective and rules over matters is quite conflicting. It's time the ones that says hi and the ones that says nay should be on one side and drag it out with each other. Good afternoon, crew. Olamileka from Lagos. There is a saying, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse or misuse is inevitable. Thank you for your message, Olamilekon from Lagos. From Comrade MEC in Lagos, Rivers Crisis. I just wonder why some people, instead of facing issues objectively, they allow sentiment and bias get the better of them. The appeal court judgment has done justice to the contending issue. These people, including some professed lawyers who should know better, kept misleading and goading Fubara on his sorry journey of unconstitutionality. How does he justify the presentation of state budget before 4 out of 31? Even though the constitution states that defectors will lose their seat, the right thing is to approach the court and allow it to declare their seats vacant. It's not in the purview of the governor to do so. Just see now, those legislators had denied their defection, and Fubara's legal team could not convincingly prove otherwise. Fubara's actions amount to executive recklessness. Good afternoon, Chioma. Thank you for your good work. Can't we have peace in this country for Christ's sake? As for Senate President, let him come and defend himself. And also, God will help River State Governor forever for everything he's going through. God bless Nigeria. Tochukwu Obiziem from Egbeda, Akowonjon. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent. I'm Chukuma from Ilasamaja. Look at what is happening in Lagos State House of Assembly. When they voted the speaker, there was trouble. They did it indoors. Now, the same house voted down the speaker. The man refused to step down and set trouble for all of us to talk about now. Abi, does it mean our senators don't know their work? As you ask me, now who I go ask? Okay, I don't believe that any reasonable person that has a political future will remain with either PDP or Labour Party, seeing what is playing out in their various leadership level. Jerry from Festac. Good afternoon. The judiciary has become the problem of this country. After the judgment, Wike was seen dancing with his people. We will all learn the hard way. We will all. Who be the all? Joe. Anyway, that is all we can take on today's episode of Matters. Honestly, we cannot take any more at this moment. Jerry from Festac saying those blaming Fubara, are they saying he should have continued working 27 members who appear in the front of national television to announce their defection to APC before Nigerians? Anyway, so many questions. But then, we do have more interesting programs coming your way. I have to leave right now. Funhouse Time with MC Chooks and Walkie Talkie comes up shortly. Of course, Kiz K will be here by 5 p.m. with sports, and next time Wachiko will be with you from 6 to 6:30 for the world news at 6. Yes, right now I'm signing out. I've done my bit and I have to go. But thank you for riding with me. Thank you for calling. Thank you for sending your messages. Thank you for watching on YouTube. I know that data is very expensive, so thank you so much for spending your time, your effort, your airtime, your data watching us, listening to us. We appreciate you. VOP TV will soon be terrestrial. For all those who have been asking, yes, very soon we'll be leaving online platforms and going terrestrial so that you can also get to enjoy all the wonderful packages that we'll be bringing to you. Till I come your way again, same time, same station tomorrow with another edition of Matters. My name is Chioma Innocent. Thank you so much for riding with me. Remember to always do the best that you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. Have an amazing day.